Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my piercings because one of my friend Nicole, like she knows that I have my tragus pierced, and she was asking me like, oh, she had like a keloid on hers and the same thing that I had and one of my other friends had. So Nicole's also on YouTube, so I'll put her channel down below. And when she came to me about this question, I figured like, oh, maybe I might do a video about it because there could be more people out there that came across the problem that we both did and my other friend did while having our tragus pierced. But I'm gonna go on by telling you guys about my piercings first, which ones I still have and which ones I had in my past. So I have my ears pierced, like the regular earlobe over here. And then I also do have one above it, so I have two of my earlobes on this part. But I don't have another earring to put it in my second hole, but it's still open. So I have this one when I was a baby. That's when I got it pierced. The other one was when I was, I think, intermediate. I just wanted to get another piercing, so I got my ears pierced because you can't do much when you're so young. So I got my second top over here pierced. And then I would say like maybe 7th or 8th grade, I went and got my cartilage pierced. Also at icing, where I got my other one pierced over here. The baby one, I don't know where I got it because I was a baby. But to clean my earlobes, the bottom part, I just used alcohol. I don't think you're supposed to use alcohol because it dries it up, and sometimes it can be a problem to it. But they also do have like ear cleaning solutions that you buy at the places that you go and pierce the ears, for the most part at most places. And but for the bottom part I just used alcohol. It didn't really bother me even though I have like really sensitive skin. And I noticed that I do really need like maybe real gold earrings in my ear because sometimes I get really itchy and it just bothers me a lot. So my ears are sensitive, but for the most part there are some earrings that I can use that aren't real gold. Like these I can use without it having to be like a problem for me, but other times like it irritates my ear and stuff like that. It gets itchy, so I just take it off. Like regular hoop earrings that you buy at the store, I can't wear them a lot or for a long period of time because it just bothers my earlobe. My top is pure gold. It is a gold one, and you guys are probably thinking, why is it all the way down here and not up here? But it's just the way my ear is shaped that I had to put it down here for it to be seen. There's no sense in getting a piercing that no one can see, right? So yeah, that's why it's up here. I originally wanted it's called industrial. I wanted an industrial originally that, if you don't know what it is, it's a piercing that connects from up here to like down here, and it's a big barbell that goes like that. So it looks something like this, like on your ear. And I wanted that, but because of my ear shape it wouldn't really match and it would kind of bend my cartilage to be outwards like that, and I don't want it because I really do have big ears. And then on this side, my tragus piercing, oh, and for this one I cleaned it with the icing, where I went icing or Claire's ear cleaning solution that you get for free every time you pierce your ears. And then for my tragus piercing, I got it at a place called Liquid Metal here in Oahu, and it's in Pearl Kai. And I think this one was like maybe $45–50, I think. And they're pretty pricey over there. And this one, it was really weird when I got it pierced because it's a really thick cartilage right here, your tragus area. And like when she pierced it, you hear like a pop in your ear. So I would have recorded it, but there's no cameras or phones allowed in there. So yeah, and this one, it just looks like that, and the earring itself is shaped this way, so it kind of curves in there. And this one is the one with the stud, and I kind of wish I got it on my left because I like my left side of my face, but I went and got it on my right. And in the beginning it was really good, like it didn't bother my ear, like it didn't get infected or anything. But like maybe a month or two later, I noticed that there was like a bump happening around the outside and inside part of my ear, and I found out like it was a keloid. and I was like really freaking out. So because my skin is really sensitive and stuff like that. And my friend Brandy, she told me to get tea tree oil. So if this ever happens to you guys and you guys got your trigus pierced and you guys got like a big keloid or big bump and it's like you're scared, go ahead and get tea tree oil. I got mine from Walmart in the hair supply area, and it just looks like this. And it's the Hollywood Beauty Tea Tree Oil Skin and Scalp Treatment for Dry Itchy Scalp, Vitamin E, Aloe Vera, Fungus Fighter. And it's 2 fluid ounce, and I believe this was like around $8 at Walmart. I am not too sure, but it was kind of pricey, but not really. It's cheaper than Target because my friend Nicole got hers from Target, but this is the one I used. And what I would do is soak it with a cotton ball and like just place it over the piercing, and then kind of like do it inside too, if that makes sense. So I would kind of wrap the cotton ball like that and leave it on there for 30 seconds. I did it 2 times a day, in the morning and at night after I showered, and all it did was dry up the bump, and then later on it would kind of just fall off. It sounds pretty gross, but it would just eventually fall off and it'll go back to normal and you should be fine. So that's what I use. I use tea tree oil from Walmart. My tongue piercing a while ago also, I went to Liquid Metal again. The same lady did it, and I did it with my mom. For that one, you gotta make sure that your mouth is always clean, and because you don't want it to get infected. And like when you get it pierced, it doesn't really hurt, but like maybe an hour later you'll start to feel the pain because your tongue ends up swelling and you have to go on like a liquid diet. For me, I just drink soup all the time, or like cold beverages. Not really hot soup because you want the swelling to go down, so I just sucked on ice. I chewed on ice. I had ice cream, and I had yogurt, stuff like that. But make sure to rinse out your mouth because the milk, it can cause bacteria, I think. I read that online. But I just make sure that I always brush my teeth and I mouthwashed. And same goes for my lip ring. I did go to this place called Kim's, I think, in Waipahu, and it was $30 for my lip ring. The tongue piercing was around $50, I think. And my lip ring, you felt like a pinch. It was kind of like shocking to me because the lady did blindfold me and I didn't know what was happening until she did it, because I already thought that she already did it. And then later on I had a pinch, like I felt a pinch on my lip, and then it kind of caught me off guard, so it kind of hurt a little but not a whole lot. And for this one, I got super scared because it's the front of my face, you know, it's something that everybody sees, my mouth, and I didn't want to have another keloid like my ear or like how my nose had one, which I'll go into after. So I talked to my friend Brenda here on YouTube. Also, if you guys know her, I'll put her link down below. I did a swap with her if you didn't watch that video, so I'll put all of those down below. And she told me to just use mouthwash. Like, she just used mouthwash to make sure her piercing was clean, and she told me to use like a non-alcohol one, so I went and got me this one. As you can tell, I used a lot of it already, and it's a Listerine Zero alcohol, and it's less intense. I didn't want to get any alcohol because it does dry up the piercing and can irritate the piercing as well. So I had this one in clean mint, and all I did was brush my teeth every time I ate something, and if I couldn't brush my teeth, I made sure that I would bring like a small bottle of this and go to the bathroom and rinse out my mouth just to kill the bacteria so it doesn't infect my piercing. And so far it's so good. It's been a while since I got it pierced, and yeah, so got my lip pierced. And then the other one that I do have is my my nose. Well, I did have my nose, but I had to take it out because I had a keloid, and that one's just a bitch to do, so I'm never gonna get my nose pierced again. And what happened was I just got a big keloid on the inside, and it just made it so that the pressure in my nose would like bring in the piercing, and the size of the stud was the size of my hole, so I didn't like that, and I just decided to take it out and like not even bother with that. It didn't even last me that long. So yeah, and the nose piercing I did get at the Liquid Metal again, and